Do you notice this happening after sunset? The room becomes quiet, the lights are dim, your body is tired, but your mind suddenly wakes up. Old memories return, faces from the past appear, words you never said replay again and again. And you wonder, why does my mind do this only at night? Why can't I sleep peacefully anymore? If you are over 60 and nights feel heavier than days, please listen carefully. There is nothing wrong with you. You are not losing control, and this is not a sign of weakness or age. Tonight, I will show you a gentle, safe, and natural way to calm night memories and allow sleep to return, without pills, without fear, and without force. Why memories attack at night, especially after 60. During the day, your mind is busy. You talk to people. You move your body. You watch television. You listen to sounds. You attend to small responsibilities, even simple ones. The mind stays occupied. But night is different. At night, the house becomes quiet. The world slows down, lights dim, voices disappear, and something very important happens. Silence arrives. And when silence arrives, the brain does what it has always been designed to do. It begins to review life. This is not a problem. This is a function. The human brain is not designed only to think forward. It is also designed to look back. During youth, life is about building. During older age, life becomes about understanding. After 60, the brain naturally shifts from "what do I need to do next" to "what did my life mean?" This shift is normal. This shift is human. This shift is not illness. But because it happens at night, it often feels scary. Let us understand why it happens more strongly after 60. 1. The brain has fewer distractions. During daytime, distractions protect the mind. Noise protects the mind. Movement protects the mind. Conversation protects the mind. But at night, no phone calls, no visitors, no traffic sounds, no daily demands. So the mind has nowhere to run. And when the mind has nowhere to run, it turns inward. This is why thoughts that stayed silent all day suddenly begin speaking at night. Not because they are new, but because they finally have space. Think of it like this. During the day, memories are locked behind noise. At night, the noise disappears, and the memories walk out quietly. This is not the mind attacking you. This is the mind finally being heard. 2. Emotional memory becomes stronger with age. As we grow older, something very important changes. We may forget small details, but emotional memories become stronger, not weaker. Names may fade, dates may blur, but emotions, they stay sharp, especially love, loss, guilt, regret, longing, gratitude. After 60, the brain stores memories by emotion, not by time. That is why something from 40 years ago can suddenly feel like it happened yesterday. Unfinished conversations return. Lost loved ones appear in dreams. Old mistakes replay. Words you never spoke come back again and again. And many seniors think, why am I thinking about this now? Why can't I forget? Here's the truth. These memories don't come to hurt you. They come because your mind is trying to complete emotional loops that were never given time earlier. When you were younger, life demanded action. Now, life offers reflection. 3. The brain is seeking closure, not pain. This is very important to understand. Night memories are rarely random. They usually fall into three categories: things you never said, things you never forgave, and things you never allowed yourself to feel. During busy years, there was no space for these, so the mind saved them. And now, when the world is quiet, the mind gently opens those old files, not to punish you, but to release them. Unfortunately, because this happens at night when the body wants rest, the experience feels overwhelming, but the intention is healing. 4. The nervous system becomes more sensitive with age. As the body ages, the nervous system changes. It becomes more alert, more reactive, more sensitive to thoughts. This is why small thoughts feel big. Small worries feel heavy. Old emotions feel fresh again. At night, the nervous system is no longer distracted by movement, so every thought feels louder. A memory that would feel mild in the daytime can feel deep and emotional at 2 or 3 a.m. This does not mean you are weak. It means your nervous system is tired, not broken. 5. Hormonal changes reduce mental filters. In younger years, the brain had strong filters. These filters said, "Not now," "Ignore this," "Think later." But after 60, certain hormones change. Melatonin, the sleep hormone, reduces. Melatonin doesn't just help you sleep, it also blocks unnecessary thinking. When melatonin drops, thoughts slip through easily, memories feel unfiltered, the mind wanders freely. This is why night thinking feels uncontrollable, not because you lost control, but because the brain lost some of its filters. 6. Why night makes memories feel heavier. Darkness changes perception. In darkness, the body feels vulnerable. The mind feels alone. Emotions feel deeper. That is why a memory at noon feels manageable. The same memory at midnight feels heavy. Night amplifies emotion. That is nature, not weakness. 7. Why this happens more to good, responsible people. Here is something rarely said. Night memories often visit people who took responsibility early in life, cared deeply for family, sacrificed personal needs, suppressed emotions to stay strong. You stayed strong during the day for decades, so the mind chooses night, the only time it feels safe to speak. 8. Important reassurance for seniors. Let this settle into your heart. You are not losing your mind. You are not becoming mentally weak. You are not broken. You are processing life. This phase does not mean decline. It means integration. 9. The biggest mistake seniors make. The biggest mistake is fighting the memories, saying, "Go away, I don't want this, I should not think." This creates fear. Fear wakes the brain. Fear blocks sleep. Instead, understanding calms the mind. When the brain feels understood, it relaxes. Why fighting thoughts makes sleep worse. Let's talk about something almost every senior does at night, without even realizing it. The moment a memory appears, the moment a thought starts moving, you don't welcome it, you fight it. Inside your mind, a quiet battle begins. You say, "I must stop thinking. Why am I like this? I should already be asleep. If I don't sleep now, tomorrow will be ruined." This happens in seconds, and without knowing it, you have just done the one thing that guarantees sleep will not come. The mind hears threat, not words. Here is something very important to understand. Your brain does not understand language. It understands danger. When you say, "I must stop thinking," your brain hears something is wrong. When you say, "Why am I like this?" your brain hears, "I am not safe." When you say, "Tomorrow will be ruined," your brain hears, "emergency." And the brain has only one job during an emergency: stay awake. What actually happens inside your body? The moment you fight your thoughts, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. Think of cortisol as the body's alarm chemical. Cortisol does not whisper, it shouts. It says, "Wake up, be alert, something needs attention." So what happens next? The chest tightens, the breath becomes shallow, the heart beats faster, muscles tense, the mind becomes sharper, not calmer. And now sleep, which needs softness, safety, and surrender, has nowhere to land. The bed becomes a battlefield. This is how many seniors unknowingly turn the bed into an enemy. The bed becomes a place of pressure, fear, performance, time watching. You lie down not to rest, but to win. And sleep cannot be won. Sleep is not a task. Sleep is not an exam. Sleep is not a responsibility. Sleep is a natural visitor. And visitors don't enter homes where there is shouting. Why the more you try, the more awake you become. Have you noticed this strange pattern? On nights when you don't care, you sleep better. On nights when you try hard, sleep disappears. This is not coincidence. Effort activates the thinking brain. Sleep requires the thinking brain to step aside. The moment you say, "I must sleep now," the thinking brain wakes up fully. It starts calculating. How many hours left? What if I feel tired tomorrow? What if this becomes permanent? Now the mind is running, and a running mind cannot sleep. The quicksand effect. Fighting thoughts at night is like struggling in quicksand. The more you move, the deeper you sink. Thoughts are the same. The more you push them away, the louder they return. Not because they are powerful, but because resistance feeds them energy. Why seniors are affected more. After 60, sleep becomes lighter and more sensitive. This means small stress feels big, small fear feels heavy, small thoughts feel unstoppable. So when a senior fights thoughts, the nervous system reacts faster and stronger. It's not weakness, it's sensitivity. And sensitivity needs gentleness, not force. Sleep is like a shy cat. Think of sleep like a shy cat. If you chase it, it runs away. If you ignore it, it quietly curls up beside you. The moment you stop demanding sleep, sleep feels safe to arrive. What to do the moment memories start. When thoughts begin. Step 1. Do not judge the memory. Do not say, "This is bad. I shouldn't think this." Instead, say softly inside, "This is just my mind releasing old files." No emotion, no fight. Step 2. Shift from thinking to sensing. Your mind thinks, your body feels. Sleep belongs to the body, not the thinking mind. So gently move attention to the weight of your blanket, the softness of the pillow, the warmth in your chest, the slow rise and fall of your breath. No forcing, just noticing. Step 3. Breathe like this, very important. Breathe slowly. Inhale through nose, 4 seconds. Pause, 2 seconds. Exhale through mouth, 6 seconds. This tells the brain, I am safe. Repeat 6 to 8 times. The memory thank you technique, powerful for seniors. When a memory appears, do not push it away. Instead, say gently, thank you, I remember you. I will rest now. This sounds simple, but it works because the brain stops fighting. The brain relaxes when acknowledged. After saying this, return attention to breathing. Nighttime overthinking is often emotional fatigue. Many seniors carry unspoken grief, lifetime responsibility, caregiver stress, loneliness, and fear of the future. Night is when these emotions surface, not to punish you, but to be felt and released. Crying softly is okay. Sighing is okay. These are signs of healing. Daytime habits that reduce night memories. Here is something most people never realize. Night peace does not begin at night. Night peace begins in the hours before sunset. The way your day ends decides how your night behaves. If the mind feels heard during the day, it does not demand attention at midnight. Let's gently change what happens before night, so the night no longer feels heavy. Talk about the past in daylight. Don't let night do it for you. Memories that appear at night are usually memories that were never expressed. They were stored, postponed, ignored, pushed aside. Not because you wanted to, but because life was busy. Now here is the key truth. The brain releases what is given space. If you never give memory space during the day, the brain chooses night. That is why talking during daylight matters. How to do this without drama or pain. You don't need therapy. You don't need deep conversations. Just gentle release. Talk to a trusted person. Share one small memory. Mention one old story. Speak one unsaid sentence. Even saying, I was thinking about my old workplace today, is enough. Or write it down. One page, no grammar, no editing. When you do this, the brain hears, I've been listened to. And once the brain feels heard, it doesn't knock at 2 a.m. 2. Create a gentle evening, not a shock to the system. Think of your mind like a child. If you suddenly shout, go to sleep now, the child resists. That's what happens when the day ends abruptly. Bright lights, loud TV, breaking news, arguments, emotional discussions. These tell the brain, stay alert, stay awake. So the brain obeys. What a gentle evening looks like. Lights slightly dim, soft, familiar music, calm conversations, predictable routine. Avoid loud news, crime shows, heated debates, emotional phone calls, because the brain does not forget emotional input at night. What you feed your mind in the evening becomes your night thoughts. 3. Warmth before bed, the forgotten sleep medicine. Warmth is deeply connected to safety. Since childhood, warmth has meant care, protection, rest. That is why warmth calms memories. Warm feet, calm mind. Warm feet send a powerful message to the brain. You are safe. Cold feet keep the nervous system alert. Before bed, wear soft socks. Use a warm blanket. Soak feet in warm water. This reduces mental activity faster than you realize. 4. Why these habits work together. Talking releases the past. Gentle evenings protect the present. Warmth prepares the body. Together, they tell the brain, you are cared for. and a cared-for brain does not shout at night. 5. A simple sentence to use every evening. As the sun sets, say quietly, "I have done enough for today." This closes mental loops. Unclosed loops cause night memories.
See what not to do. Very important. Do not use alcohol to sleep. Do not overuse sleeping pills. Do not lie in bed angry at yourself. Do not scroll phone at night. These worsen memory loops.
Final message. Dear senior watching this, you have lived many years. You have loved deeply. You have lost. You have sacrificed. You have endured. Of course, your mind remembers. But remember this, too. You are not your thoughts. You are not your memories. You are the one resting beneath them. Sleep will return, not when you fight the night, but when you make peace with it. Tonight, be gentle. Tonight, rest without pressure. Tonight, allow your body to remember how to sleep, because it does remember. Good night. May peace visit your pillow.